Okay, Matthew Rose is about to start the second season of his professional footballing career, and this what happened in season 1. So first half of the season was at Brentford, and we scored 4 goals and had 5 assists. Then we got loaned out to PSV for 6 months, where we had 7 goals and 14 assists. And we also won our first trophy. We officially became sponsored by New Balance, and also signed a sports entertainment group where Pep Guardiola's brother Pere is our main agent. We're now on our way back to Brentford, and we're not sure what the next step in our career is. We are about to find that out. So drop a like and hit that sub button for the start of season 2 and a new chapter of Matthew Rose's career. Okay, we've flown back to London. It's been a couple weeks. So before we go back to our old apartment, we've been staying with the parents for a little bit. Like, it feels good to be back home. You know, it's not as lonely as we were in the Netherlands. Like, man, this is where it all started. A year ago, we were sitting here unemployed. Now we're a professional footballer with even a trophy under our belt. Also, peep the new hairstyle. We've had a bit of a trim. So we spent the last couple weeks, you know, telling our parents all the stories we have from being in that horrible apartment. You know, we had a lot of fun. We became better as a footballer, but like being home in London is much, much better. But now it's time for us to go back to our old apartment, which honestly is still pretty new because the season starts in a little bit, and that means business is about to start too. So just like that, we are finally back home. It's been a minute, and oh, it's beautiful compared to the other one, and it looks just like how we left it. But we got one new addition we brought, and that's Gary, our Dutch goldfish. You know, like a little souvenir of our time at PSV. I'm just kidding, Gary. You're much more than a souvenir. But we're getting settled in back in our apartment, and you're probably wondering, there's something we have not revealed yet, and that is whether or not Brentford got relegated. Well, we're about to answer that question. Last time we checked, they were near the relegation zone, near the bottom of the table. So in season 1, Brentford finished in the relegation zone. They have been relegated to the championship. Like, this is not what we were expecting. And as we're sitting here, we get a phone call, and it's our agent, Pere Guardiola. Now we're going through our like before season review. Like, he's asking us what are our plans this season, our goals, what we want to achieve, what do we think about our transfer situation. And honestly, we don't even know because we feel like we're a Premier League level footballer, but now we're kind of stuck in the championship with Brentford. And I mean, they gave us the chance to actually be a professional footballer by signing us, so we kind of want to give them a chance, maybe help them get promoted. But we're gonna tell them honestly, I want to listen to offers. Doesn't necessarily mean that I think we're gonna transfer away. I just want to hear what teams are interested, pretty much. And he also tells us that he has a Mountain Dew sponsorship for us. It's like a little photo shoot that we posted on social media. So it looks like this is our first like non-football sponsorship. So he says we have to go do that today. So we head out to go to our photo shoot, and then not too long after, we're already back. So Matthew Rose is like kind of sponsored by Mountain Dew now. So we need to go check how this actually looks. All right, there's our Mountain Dew sponsorship. Mountain Dew, I've tweeted it out. I mean, honestly, it's not the first sponsor I expected us to do, but for a first one, it's not bad. It does look a little bit ridiculous though. All right, already first day of training before preseason. It honestly feels weird to be back here. And Thomas Frank comes up to us, and he tells us they're ecstatic to have us back. They really like how we've progressed at our time at PSV. And he says this season is going to be a little bit different being in the championship. Like, honestly, we expect to get promoted. Our team is good enough. But we got more games. The championship is just a very rough league. We go say hi to Ivan Toney, haven't seen him in a while. And he's like, yeah, after you left, things didn't really get that much better. And he tells us, honestly, he doesn't see himself being here past the transfer window. Now, of course, he tells us to not tell anyone, but according to his agent, he's pretty sure he's leaving Brentford. All right, first, training drills of the season. All right, honestly, first one, a very simple, just dribbling drill. It's just the barely start of the season. And yeah, we've become a much better dribbler at our time PSV. So this is pretty simple for us. And we get an A on that one. Now, something that we continue to work on in-game set pieces. Like, bro, we want to take free kicks wherever we're at. We got to show we can actually score them though. We got to show that we are capable free kick scorers, and we just scored that one. All right, a little penalty, top right bins, perfect. We got to show Thomas Frank that we are literally the next David Beckham. That one's in the back of the net too. Like, oh yeah, we've definitely got better at free kicks in the summer. I would say a lot better. We got another one. This one's a little bit farther out, but still, still hit the top bins. All right, one more. Come on. We are the free kick god. We're the new free kick god. Look at that. We've just scored like 4 right there. Let us take free kicks. We get another A on that one. So after training, Thomas Frank comes up to us, and he wants to talk to us about our season expectations. He pretty much tells us we have a guaranteed starting spot in the Brentford midfield. Like, we've earned it. It's ours until we lose it. But that's how we're starting the season. Now, I like the sound of that, but honestly, I'm having second thoughts about Brentford. So now that we're slowly becoming a premium footballer, we also need premium audio, but also at the perfect price point. And that is why this video is sponsored by Raycon. Like, whether you're looking for some everyday earbuds, some low latency gaming headphones, or even a battery powered speaker, Raycon has you covered. Now, these are Raycon's everyday earbuds. Now, I use them when I listen to music, play video games, but most often when I work out. And my 2 favorite things about them are the sound quality and the earbud design. Now, they have sound profiles, which you can switch by using the touch features to fit whatever you're listening to, whether it be a podcast or some like heavy bass music. They also have noise isolation mode to be immersed and block out outside noise, and then also awareness mode, where you can listen to music but also hear what's going on around you. And the design of these earbuds are great. Like, they don't hurt after listening for an extended amount of time, and they do not fall out, which is especially important for working out. The best part though may be that Raycon start at half the price of other premium audio brands, which means you can get all the high performance features of Raycons at an affordable cost. So if you're ready to buy something small with a very big impact, then click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/Tyztir to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. Premium audio at an affordable price. Like, do not miss out on this. And also, thanks again to Raycon for sponsoring this video. Okay, first, my player interview of season season 2. First question is from Carius. We have like a little bit of friendship with, basically telling us to come to Newcastle United, that we could replace John Joe Shelby. Yeah, man, I don't know. I feel like we played so good at PSV where a whole season in the championship, like I'm not sure I'm feeling that. This agent deal could definitely go wrong. That Pep Guardiola has too many clients that we might not get attention from him, which honestly is true. That was our one worry with him. I mean, we haven't felt that yet, but I think season goes on, we'll definitely see if that's the case or not. But okay, I believe our biggest upgrade in this series yet. We had 5 skill points from goals and assists. We had 5 skill points from that trophy we won too. So a whole bunch of upgraded stats, basically like physical stats, defending stats, both upgraded, and then some shooting and also some ball control. So now we're up to a 76 overall. And once again, peep the new hairstyle. And then something else we've also done. We have finally unlocked a perk slot. And this is how it's gonna work. So we have 3 perk slots. Because we had 76 rated, we unlocked that first slot. We unlocked that second slot at 84 rated, and then that third one at 89 rated. So until then, we can use whatever perk we want, but it has to be only 1 perk slot. And of course, we gotta take the distance shooter to start. Okay, we have been working on the long shots. But yeah, new season, new Matthew Rose. All right, even after training, we're still going to actually the gym. Okay, we are serious about our like improvement this season. Like we're starting off strong here. Like tomorrow we fly out to our preseason tour and we are ready for this season to start. But of course, we're gonna see if we can dunk now. Guys, we messed up our dunk before a couple months ago. Can we actually dunk now? Can we actually? We can actually dunk. Okay, that shows that we've improved our physical stats. Okay, our preseason tour this year is in Italy. So we're on the plane sitting next to Ivan Toney and we ask him like, you're still probably gonna leave? And he says, yeah, like after preseason, he's got a move lined up pretty much. Like the numbers still gotta be negotiated, but he thinks he's pretty much gonna go to a Premier League team. And he asks about us and we're like, we don't know. We want to play in the Premier League, but we have like no clue what to do right now. And he's like, you better figure that out fast. All right, so playing in the midfield, we got 3 preseason games to play. So I mean, we're playing in the preseason at the San Siro. That's pretty cool. It is a beautiful stadium again. So I mean, we don't know what kind of teams we'll be watching here. Maybe AC Milan is watching. So we gotta try and play well here. Okay, first chance. Matthew Rose cuts inside, gets it. Ivan Toney. He's gonna shoot, and that's gonna be saved. I mean, that was a chance created at least. So we got a corner to defend. Matthew Rose. Okay. Henry got the ball out, and we're gonna win that. We tried to win it at least. Okay, it's 89th minute. We're losing 4-0. Like, this has not been a great first preseason game, and that's it. I think we're seeing how good this team is, because I don't even know what team we just played, but we just absolutely got slapped there in the first preseason game. Okay, let's see if we have better luck in game number 2, because that was pretty bad. All right, that's a ball on Matthew Rose. Now we do have the finesse shot trait. We got the long distance shot trait, so that is pretty cool. Ivan Toney into Matthew Rose, but we can't shoot that. That was a bit sloppy. Gonna be a long ball. Matthew Rose gets it to, what is this guy's name? I can't pronounce that name, but he just lost the ball. I already don't like him. I don't recognize that name, so I'm pretty sure it's a new signing, but honestly, I don't know. No, we have worked on defending this offseason, and it shows right there with that tackle. That was beautiful. Hey, I'm noticing that we are struggling to create chances right here, like heavily, and that's the end of game number 2. We do not look good in preseason. That's a 3-0 loss again. All right, boys, we got one more game here. This has been an abysmal preseason so far. Can we at least end it on a more positive note? Okay, we're at least back to taking corners. That's nice. With our beautiful New Balance boots. All right, we need a good delivery here. We pulled up power on that one. But honestly, it looks pretty good. Ivan Toney should have got to that. Okay, we're going to call for this, and we're going to put this in back in the box. Teammates make runs. Teammates. Okay, we were looking for Ivan Toney there. Did not get it to him, though. All right, some corner defensive work. Also something we've been working on. Like, I feel like most of the time our job is to mark, like, the second ball, like this guy. So we need to get better at that. Hey, at least we're not losing. Another corner sent in by Mateus Rose. That's a good one. That's a good one. No one even fights for it, though. Like, boys, get in the mix. All right, ball to Matthew Rose. We got a chance to get something here. Work the ball around, working around into Matthew Rose. Rose trying to get to Ivan Toney. Toney almost gets to it. We can't shoot, though. That wasn't that bad. I am seeing, though, why this team got relegated. I think we're all seeing that right now. Like, I believe this is the last chance, so I'm pretty sure we just went preseason without scoring a goal. I mean, that's not good. And once again, we're playing center mid here. We're not playing cam, so it's not as attacking as PSV was. But okay, that's preseason. We did not score a goal. We didn't score. We didn't assist ourselves. But like, the team did not score 1 goal. Is that a sign that this team is just going down? I don't know. To be fair, they've already gone down. Okay, back home after that, just horrible preseason. Like, oh yeah, we're having big second thoughts about our time here at Brentford. Now, this is completely unrelated. Like, we got Gary, but we're kind of thinking about getting a new pet. Like, I don't know if it's a dog or a cat, probably one of those two. But in the near future, we might look at adopting maybe a cat first. You know, they're more independent with our busy lifestyle. So for right now, we're gonna browse, you know, like adoption shelters. But very soon, we might adopt ourselves our first actual pet. Sorry, Gary. Now, of course, I get a phone call from our agent, and he's going to check in, and he's got some news here. So there's nothing concrete yet. There's no official bids yet, but a few teams might be interested in signing us. He's heard of interest from Barcelona, Newcastle, and even Borussia Dortmund. And we're like, whoa, those are some very big teams. Like, we know we played well, but we're pretty shocked here. And he pretty much tells us he's got the connections to, if we like the sound of one of those teams, he probably could like start the process and get things going. And then it'll be up to Brentford, you know, negotiate the fee and accept the fee. Which right now he's heard that Brentford, their position is they want to keep us for now. Like, they don't have plans to sell us. Like, even Fabrizio Romano was reporting the same thing, that Brentford position right now is currently to keep Matthew Rose this season despite being in the championship. So we're like, okay, we're gonna start the season with Brentford. Like, opening day is right around the corner. But we tell Peta to keep his ears open, keep listening in offers, maybe interest. And he says, okay, I'll still be looking out. Like, bro, can you imagine us going from Brentford to Barcelona this early? That just sounds nuts. All right, next day we head into training and the media is there and wants to talk to us. Like, first game is tomorrow. They want to do like a pre-match press conference. So we sit down. First question is from Sky Sports and they ask us, how does it feel to be back at Brentford after your loan spell? And we tell them, you know, it feels good to be back home. Like, we feel like we've become a much better player at playing the Eredivisie, so we're back and we're excited to get to work. The next question is from The Athletic and they say that the Eredivisie and the Premier League are two different leagues completely. Like, they've seen a lot of Eredivisie players do well in that league, come to the Premier League and then flop, or come to England and flop. So he asks us, are you scared of that happening to you? Like, he's pretty much asking us if we're gonna be like Anthony or Cody Gakpo, which honestly is a little bit uncalled for, but we're like, hey, whatever league we play in, it doesn't matter. We believe in our own ability. So it doesn't matter what league we're in. We're gonna play our game. We know we're gonna do good. All right, it's the night before the first opening game of the championship. And I mean, despite it being just a championship, we're ready to show how better of a footballer we've become. Like, no matter how good the team plays, we're ready to show our skills. So we relax a little bit, you know, play some video games. Of course, practice a little keyboard, you know, we're a man of many trades. And then tomorrow, season 2 begins. So we need a good night's rest here. So it's game day. We get into the dressing room and we notice Ivan Toney is not there. And Thomas Frank tells us Ivan Toney's been sold. So he actually signed for Newcastle in the Premier League. Like, probably our closest friend of the team has just left. But Thomas Frank tells us at the start of a very long season. Preseason was bad, but we got a fresh, clean slate here to start and get back to the Premier League, get promoted again. And that starts in this game here, game number 1. Okay, I think first game of the season, we'll rock those New Balance boots. But okay, first game, we're starting the midfield. Like, we don't even know if we're going to be here past this game, but let's just play this game, try to get a win for the team, and then just see what happens. And really thought we'd come back to Brentford and be like a starting Premier League midfielder, but nope, we're just a starting championship midfielder for now. Let's try to go in though without Ivan Toney. Like, you look at the ratings in this team, I'm actually not surprised we got relegated. Actually, oh, what a cross. Matthew Rose, what a cross. And that is how we start the season though? What a goal by Matthew Rose immediately. Now, it was a beautiful cross. I don't know who played that cross in, but it was beautiful. Our run though was also beautiful. Ball is crossed in. We have a one-on-one volley attempt. What a clean goal. Reminds me of the goal that we scored to actually like win the trophy, win the Dutch Cup with PSV. Okay, that's a pretty quick goal to start the season, I think. Hey boys, let's try to keep it up. Ball to Matthew Rose, get it out wide. Now, Rico Henry is a very good left back. I like him a lot. Okay, right when I say that he loses the ball, I just jinx him, of course. Now we got a corner though. That is swung in. That was gonna be cleared out to Matthew Rose. Do we have a volley here? Matthew Rose long shot. It's going to be right at the keeper. Okay, boys, we're making a run here. We got space. Cross it up to not Ivan Toney. Whoa, that was a bad cross by us. We like didn't even fully turn. Okay, great steal. We're putting a lot of pressure on Barnsley. Into Matthew Rose. Now we see our teammate making a run. Can we find him? I mean, it wasn't a bad idea. Now, that is a good ball. How does the defense look? How does our defense look? Is that our man? I'm not sure. I hope it wasn't. He almost just scored. All right, let's switch this play. Actually, that's a really good ball. Opens up space for not Ivan Toney, but Rico Henry into Matthew Rose. Matthew Rose, we're going to lose it there. I can't pronounce our striker's name, so I'm going to call him just not Ivan Toney. Not a bad move. Again, we're in a similar spot here. Cross. Oh, man, we were free for that cross again. Okay, looking for the short corner to Matthew Rose. We got it. Now, can we flip it up? Decent. Oh, beautiful cross. He couldn't even get it on target, though. He actually didn't even win the header. Oh, that was some nice dribbling, Matthew Rose. I like that dribbling. Gets it to Matthew Rose. Waiting for help. Waiting for striker help, although we're kind of dribbling around a few. Man, our striker is just barely moving there. Oh, man. Great ball. Barnes about to score. They are. No, it's a great save. Oh, destroyed him. I like that. We have some skills now. Ball to Matthew Rose. Can we play our teammate in? Is he onside? Oh, man. That was way too late. Just a little bit. Okay, maybe one attack here. Matthew Rose. Beautiful turn. And the ref actually blows the whistle there. Are you kidding me? We could have like a one-on-one right there. All right, though. Second half begins. Game is still 1-0 based off our goal. Okay, good move. Into Matthew Rose. Get it out wide. Good ball. Cross it in. Canos. Okay, this is gonna be swung to Matthew Rose. Find the space. We're going to shoot and we're going to score. That's 2 goals for Matthew Rose. Talk about a return to Brentford and showing out. Like we have found there. No one's marking us though. Like honestly, we should score that every single time and we do. That is shocking defending. 2-0 though, and we're on a hat trick. Teammate. Oh man, into Matthew Rose. Chance for a hat trick. Oh, that was a powerful shot right there though. Corner swung in. That is going to be cleared out to Matthew Rose. Are we shooting this? Are we shooting this? I think we're shooting this. Oh, what a goal from Matthew Rose. That is how you complete a hat trick. That was like a 25-yard screamer. Bro, what an insane goal. How many times have we done this and it hasn't worked? It's finally worked though. Finesse shot outside the box. Keeper can't get it. Oh, that's a beautiful angle. The curve on it. That's what we've been working on all off season. We just scored a hat trick in the midfield in 60 minutes. Hey man, we're serious about this season. We're very serious. This might actually be our best game ever if this continues. All right, let's switch the play. Another thing we're working on, our long passing, which look good there. Like bro, we are just a different footballer compared to season 1. Absolutely different. Striker, you're in. Striker that's not named Ivan Toney is in. He's gonna pass it, and at least they score. We should have gotten an assist, but you know what? At least the team got the goal. 4-0. We're looking much better than preseason. Man, like any team that needs a midfielder, maybe in the Prem, in the La Liga, Bundesliga, they see this hat trick and think like this now 19-year-old kid, can he help us out? Because talking about a great hat trick, we scored some really good goals. Keeper saves that. There might be some teams looking at us. Like luckily for us, Barnsley, they are not playing well at all. As soon as I say that, just give the ball up. And also, since I say that, they might score. Strakosha, good save. Oh man, we got space here and we're stretching our legs. Okay, the striker, I see you. If he catches up, he's got a chance. We got a far post cross and okay, his run right there, he looks like he has no stamina whatsoever. Hey, this is probably the best game of our career, I think, but we are facing Barnsley, so I don't know how much that affects it. Into added time and Buemo into Matthew Rose. We get a chance to get 4 in this game. Okay. Teammates are not catching up, and we do not score that chance. I was gonna try to sweat it, but they like weren't even there. Corner swung in. That's gonna be cleared by the keeper. But ref blows a whistle. Matthew Rose hat trick in the first game and a 4-0 win. Like we get the match ball. I think for the first time in our career ever. I think this is our first career hat trick, and we scored some beautiful goals, I would say. So not a bad way to start the season. Like we gotta see this one again. This one was just beautiful. Chest down, one touch. Finesse shot, sets it up, and past the keeper. That is beautiful. Okay, after a game like that, the media definitely wants to talk to us. So first questions from the Daily Mirror, and they ask us about our potential like transfer rumors. And they say they've heard rumors of Newcastle interest, Barcelona interest, and they ask us, is any of that true? And we're like, hey, unless someone sends an official bid in, we don't pay attention to rumors. So honestly, couldn't tell you if that was real or not. Right now, we're just focused on playing for Brentford. It's kind of funny because we say that, but we know that's really not the case. So after like an outstanding opening game of the championship, we get home. Like we are extremely happy with the way we played, but we are thinking about our future here. And speaking of that, we get a call from our agent, and he calls us and says, congrats on that first game. That was a great game for you. And he says that game has caught the interest of more teams, and one team specifically has already contacted Brentford and actually officially submitted a bid for you. And what he's heard is the number is far off from where Brentford actually value you, but it's the first team to actually officially submit a transfer offer for you. Oh man, we're like, we love Brentford, but it's just actually happening right now. And we ask him, okay, what team is it? Is it a previous team that he already told us had interest in us? And he says, no, this is a new team. And he's heard they would offer us a starting role in the midfield for their team. And we're like, okay, whoa, like tell us which team is this? And Pep Guardiola tells us the team that wants to sign us will be revealed in the next episode. I know, I did it again, but if you want to see more, drop a like, hit that sub button down below. If you want to watch the latest Venezia Crema episode, then click on screen. And as always, hope you have a great day.